Hi guys, this is RV, and today I'm doing a review of the movie, anime movie Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, the Battle of Unato. So Unato is the name of a place, and there's a castle in Unato. So that's the name of the movie is on this place and the castle. Okay. Now IMDb has rated 6.7 and my anime list has rated 7.7, but I don't agree with the rating of my anime list. IMDb has rated aptly, that is 6.7. Okay, so now to this is a continuation. There's a mini series called as Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, and there's just season one, and it's the movie is the continuation from where the season one ended. So for to if you want to watch the movie, you have to first see the season one. Then only you'll understand the movie, because there's a lot of things you need to understand in season one. Yeah. And please watch my review of season one. Only then you will get an idea and the review ratings of this movie. So I'll just give you a little background story. This movie and the season is based upon zombies, which is an old concept, but there's a new taking on it, new approach. So Kabena. Kabena means zombie, as explained in the movie and the TV and the mini series. And Kabenari is okay. So these are the zombies. Now these are not your usual zombies. These walk fast, they run fast, they try to attack, and they keep on attacking the humans. And human faction, whichever have survived, they everybody and the entire thing plot takes place in Japan. The plot is entirely from Japan, not in any other country. And there's no explanation of how they appeared and how they're spreading. And there's a virus behind the making of the zombie, which is classic in every other zombie movie and even in this. So the human factions have built stations every at different intervals, because the Kabana has taken all over Japan, and now they travel by train. Now these trains are not your usual metro train types. These are very very large, big, housing entire populations and groups with all the facilities and everything in it. Yeah, and these which have been affected by the virus, they cannot die easily, and the concentration of the virus is in the heart, and the heart is enclosed in a metal casing, which has been built by the virus itself in the body of the affected people. So the human faction needs very developed, high speed, greatly piercing bullets and other weapons to kill them. And the hero has found out a way, has built these weapons, penetrating weapons, and found out a way to stop the spread of the virus. Hence he becomes a Kabanari, and hence he knows there are other Kabenaris also, and this is how they fight the Kabera. So Kabenari are mutated, more powerful species of humans, which have been partly affected by the virus. So now this is all the background, and season one ends at a place where there's a place where the train is trying to reach, and they come across all the difficulties of Kabena, and finally they reach the station. They fight the big boss at the end of the season one, and and they reach it. So this is the end of the season. From here the movie picks up. So the story of the movie is, now they have left the station where they reached in season one, and they are moving to a new station, which is a more fortified, better station. And they move from different station to station because uh, at these stations there is concentration of humans, so naturally there is concentration of supplies and everything else here, and these are small stations and they keep have to keep traveling because the cabana can attack them. So now there are different human stations, but they haven't told clearly in the series or the movie why they do not settle in any one of the stations, because there are many stations, right? And they just can't, nobody can keep on traveling, and the motive behind this continuous travel has also not been explained properly. So these are some backlogs in the movie. And now they are traveling to Unato, and now Unato has a boss bigger than the big boss of the season 1. So I won't reveal everything, but the take on this is nice, because if anybody can take an old concept and make it new and have a different interesting approach, it's Japanese anime. So you can't fight it. But just for FII, there are better and more animes available. Yeah, and this is above average but not very great. So the direction, cinematography, the story, and the script, they're fine, they're above average. And I think I've described the entire story. If you ask me, just watch it. I mean, someone who is new to anime will like it. And but who people who have watched anime, they have a great experience and in watching, and know what anime is, they won't like it that much. So I watched it completely and I finished it relatively very fast because it was not that interesting. So for newcomers it will be very interesting. For for old people, for experienced people which have great experience in watching anime, they will find it just a little above below, just a little above average. So as IMDb has rated 6.7, my viewers choice rating would be around 3.25, and my critics choice rating would be around 3.0. So yeah, the entertainment factor is not very high, not in the season, not in the movie. So it's fine, okay, but it's better than most of the other cartoons and other cartoon movies. Don't just get misunderstood by the word cartoon. The the concept which are used in Japanese anime, and Japanese anime are 100 year, you can say 50 to 60 years ahead than the Western cartoons and everything. Not in terms of animation quality, but in terms of VFX, concept, story, and everything else. And there's a great big market of this anime. So yeah, it's so Japan is in forefront of highly evolved, story evolved, script evolved, direction evolved anime. uh, so I think I've covered it all. Yeah. Yeah, and the mini series and the movie, they are both available on Netflix and on Amazon Prime. You can watch it. Peace out.